Happy Monday. Hopefully you had a great weekend and a good start to your week. Today we are gathered together for our head prefect speeches for the 2025-2026 school year. A few logistics. You should have received a ballot at 11:20 that went to your SBS email. You should fill that out at some point after this assembly, before 10 p.m. tonight, with your top 3 choices. A few things about that. One is that you should use 3 different names for your 3 different choices. If you pick the same person 3 times, that'll actually void your ballot. It also collects your SBS email, and this will be anonymous in terms of the information processing at the end, but we do just want to make sure that people only fill it out one time. So that's why we collect the email address. But before we get into the speeches, we have an exciting announcement from your current head prefect, Alex Barbacena. Let's give him a round of applause.
All right, guys. I just want to let you know the prefect board and I have decided that next week is actually going to be our Spirit Week. So this will be a day, yes. So this will be a day of different themes, and you'll have to dress up according to the theme, and we will tally those to Clash Challenges points. So I'll give you the rundown of the theme. So Monday of next week is going to be Pajama Day. Tuesday is going to be Twin Day. So match with a person, with a group of people, have a matching outfit. Wednesday is actually going to get the teachers involved. So Wednesday is teacher-student swap day. So students, you will be obliged to dress up as your favorite teacher, maybe have an iconic prop with them, maybe Dr. Morley's mug, maybe Mr. Swanson's hat. It all depends. And then students dress up as an iconic 2025 teenager. When you always have to dress code us or something like that. Thursday is anything but a backpack day. It's pretty self-explanatory. And Friday is retro/decades day. So dress from the 90s, the 80s, or whatnot. But thank you guys. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you, Alex. So a few things before we introduce our candidates for their speeches. As you think about the head prefect for next year, your vote, your selection in this process really does matter as we identify the candidates for the next semifinalist round. Also, just some things to keep in mind. The prefect, is not like a popularity contest. It's not like who comes up and gives the best speech, who is the funniest person, who is maybe my closest friend on the prefect candidate list that we have here. Instead, when you think about the head prefect role, who's going to be the best person to represent the student body, who's going to be a liaison of the students to the school, someone who has character that you think reflects where you want the school to go. And so I would encourage you to not just evaluate the speeches on their face level, but to also to think about the individual who is up here presenting that. Another piece of logistics on this, the ballot, they will be in order of the speeches given. So even if you can't remember the name, you're I remember really liking the first one or the third one or the fourth one, whatever it might be. The ballot, they are in order of the speeches as they were presented today. Without further ado, our first candidate is Dylan Blagrove Lewis.
My first year at boarding school, it was like entering a different world. There were people from all over who were not only different from me, but better. I struggled my first year to understand and navigate this new experience. And without my parents by my side, it was especially difficult. I worked up the courage to talk to a junior while I was only a freshman, and he was amazed because he had the same experience I did. I was surprised because he was not only one of the most popular people in the school, but he was also a basketball recruit. He told me something I will never forget, which is remember who I am and never lose myself. He also said to learn from your mistakes and help other people with their mistakes as well. Making friends is a journey, and it takes experience and hard lessons. His advice was something that resonated with me. I aspire to be a leader like him. I want to help, to learn, and most importantly, serve SBS. I love this school a lot, and I hope that our school can work together to produce a stronger community. The experience taught me the importance of leadership and community, qualities I saw in our school's recent response to the rowing team situation. For those who didn't know, our school was without a rowing team for 3 weeks. Why? Because our athletics department remained strong and worked hard for us to get a rowing team again. Mrs. McDonald and Mr. Moniz immediately got to work for us, and we should show the same for them. We must show the same amount of care that our teachers and leaders show. In 3 weeks, we can get so much more done because we did it with a rowing team. We are Stony Brook, and we recover quickly from any challenges that come our way. My vision for the school is a community who cares for each other, who works hard, and serves others not for themselves, but for good intentions. I'm willing to do the work of head prefect, and I need the support of all of you, not just a vote, but all of you serving the community together, whether with a helping hand, getting to know someone new, or stepping up to be a leader, even though that may not be your title. I get all the quirks and ways of Stony Brook, especially the high-stake game of hide and seek, us hiding our phones and the teachers trying to seek them out. I also get the late night studying with the 12 cans of Monster, and trust me, that's been done, and the dreaded history homework, Mr. Brownworth and Mr. Hickey. I am there whether prefect or not to help and be that person you can come to. We are one unit, one family that we call Stony Brook. My vision for Stony Brook is a place where we understand that true greatness lies within. A quote that really stuck with me from William Arthur Ward: "Greatness is not found in possessions, power, position, or prestige. It is discovered in goodness, humility, service, and character." I hope that we can all work together to make this vision a reality. Remember that I, Dylan Blagrove Lewis, get you, and I'm here to serve. Thank you.
Thank you, Dylan. Our second candidate is Sera Prinz.
Hello, everyone. Before I start, I apologize for my lack of a voice. I just got back from the choir trip, so on the edge. But regardless, my name is Sera Prinz, and I'm thrilled to have been given this opportunity to run to be your head prefect. When I thought about why this job was the right fit for me, I found myself constantly coming back to see that I am at my best and at my happiest when I can be an advocate, a guide, a friend, and a leader to those surrounding me to create something beautiful. As your head prefect, I will guide, advise, create, and lead, all in an effort to advocate for you and for your ideas. I will work with you to unite us as one community, striving to allow each of us to feel comfortable, to feel heard, and to be a part of our campus. So, I ask you, for the next 3 minutes or so, to show you not who I am, but who I will be for you as your head prefect. Here at SBS, we have many, many councils, clubs, teams, and societies, all uniting with one unique common factor. The ASU, HSU, and BSU come together over their cultures. The humanities and biology clubs share a favorite subject. The sports teams unite for a goal, a time, a match, the win. And I think you understand where I'm going with this. Each group can come together over something that's meaningful to them. As successful as we are in our own areas, I look to be the bridge between our various groups, pulling all of us together as one community, creating comfort, collaboration, and success. Myself, I am a participant in multiple aspects of our school, from being a musician to an athlete to an academically focused student. And being a part of so many clubs in so many areas, I see the beauty and the strength of their unity. My vision is to have all areas of SBS find strength in collaborating together, find trust among each other. I will make that effort to close any gaps that we may find between us, to urge councils to run events together, for clubs to sponsor activities together, for members from one council to bounce ideas off of members from another, ultimately working together. I will be your encouragement to advertise for each other, to attend events run by not just the groups which we identify with, working together and being there for each other as one community. I look to create opportunity for you, to help you see just how far you can run with those opportunities, to socialize with people you may not have talked to much, to find yourself in a group where you don't have a close friend, but where you do have the courage to jump into something new, to something you're not comfortable with. I encourage you to take the opportunities to make a connection, to think bigger, to be bolder, to stretch your limits past where you think they may end. Let us serve each other and let us grow as one community. And yes, I am aware that there are challenges, lots of them. And as an anxious person who doesn't always enjoy change, I do know it's scary. I know it's difficult to put yourself out there and to try something out of your everyday. But on our campus, we should find comfort in knowing that we can count on each other and work as one for each other. I will guide you to find comfort in those who you are surrounded with. And if you allow me as your head prefect, not only will I be your advocate and your leader, but a person who you can talk with, who can empathize with you and be there for any and all of your needs, to hear you, to support you, and to guide you through the challenges that you will inevitably face. I'm here speaking to ask you that you let me serve you, the student body, and support the creation of a campus that you envision. Let me nurture the ideas you plant and help them not to begin growth, but to thrive. As our time together ends today, I'd like to leave you with a quote from Ingrid Michaelson. I want to live a life where I am proud to say that I am proud of the way that I have spent my days. Together, we will be proud of our community, of what we create for our future, of the strength working together provides us. We will be proud that we have been a part of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. Our third candidate is Sunny Lee.
Good morning, students of Stony Brook, as well as faculty. My name is Sunny, and I have the privilege of running to be your head prefect this year. Some of you may know me outside of classes, and that's great. I've had a pleasure of meeting so many different people this year, and I'm excited to meet many more. When I made the decision to attend this wonderful school, I had a rough idea of what my time would be like here. Grueling hours of homework alongside my every other commitment. What I didn't expect is the sense of community and family that I experienced here in this school. From classrooms, dorms, and some of the biggest school events that we've had this year, I've had a great sense of community and a sense of something greater than myself, a second family. This has made me envision all of us to know our names and to know each other, to make each other feel known and understood. The first step towards this is to know our names. Introduce yourselves. This vision is what drove me to run for this position, to help students what it feels like to be heard and to be in a community within a second family. Now, a part of what makes our school so different and so special from others is that there's one thing that drives it. It's passion. What is passion? Passion is what drives the students, the teachers, and the athletes, all to learn, perform, and to compete, as well as teach within our school here. As your head prefect, I will guide this passion from the middle schoolers to the seniors to help navigate our school as a whole into something greater than what it is today. You might have even seen my own passion during things like Grizzly games or class challenges. I am dedicated and excited to participate within this community. And all of the rising sophomores right now, so you're a freshman. Wouldn't it be great to be treated like all the other upperclassmen? And rising juniors, wouldn't it be great to have the opportunity to go to inbounds? All of these, and even the feedbacks that you have for me, I will listen. As your advocate, as your voice, and as your representative, I shall be the figurehead for all of these passions that you have. The head prefect is reserved for someone who will speak on behalf of the entire student body, someone who will connect with the faculty and the student, but also as someone who will strengthen the relationship between the two. As the head prefect, you should represent our school motto, character before career. The head prefect is the face of the school, and I feel that I'll be the perfect fit for it. I am ready and willing to do whatever it takes to ensure that your passion and your talents will not be wasted. My name is Sunny Lee, and as my name suggests, I will shine bright for this school. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Sonny. Our fourth and final candidate is Joshua Kim.
Let's have another round of applause for these three excellent candidates. What makes Stony Brook special? Is it our nationally recognized athletics? Is it our rigorous academic program? Is it our incredible, talented, and caring teachers? I'd argue that what makes this place so special isn't any of those things. Sorry, teachers. What makes this place special is the students. What makes it unique is you. It's you and it's me, and it's a community that we make here together. You'd have a hard time. No, you'd have an impossible time going anywhere else in the world and finding a place quite like this one. A place where you'll find people, find students from Port Jeff, from Brooklyn, from Nigeria, from Germany, from Korea, from China, from Italy, from Colombia, from St. James and Setauket, committed together to a vision of life that says, a life lived well is a life lived for others. I'm Josh, if you don't know me, and I'm standing here today because I believe in that vision of life, because I believe in Stony Brook. I came here, as a little hegemite back in 9th grade. In the years since then, this school has given me more than I can count. From the late night talks and board games and card games that let me know that I had a place in this community, to the coaches that pushed me to go further than I knew I was capable of going, to the teachers that showed me new ways of thinking about ourselves, about each other, about the world, to the many opportunities to lead and serve that have led me to this podium here today. I'm running for head prefect because I want to make sure that these opportunities, these gifts that were given to me, keep being given to you and to the next generation of Stony Brook students after you. Let me ask you another question. What is community? Is it just any group of people that happens to be together? I don't think that's not what community is, but I don't think that's all that community is. Let's look at that word. Community. Unity. Together, one. What does it mean for all of us to be one? What can make a 470 a one? I'll tell you. It's love. It's care. It's being there for your friend whose family's going through a hard time. It's showing up to your roommate's basketball game and cheering them on. It's a DC who takes a middle schooler who's having a hard time fitting in under their wing. During my time here, I've seen just how much caring matters, how much being seen matters. As your head prefect, I promise you, I will see you. I will support you and your dreams and ideas and passions, whether it be a softball team or biology club or making it to states or nationals. I will be there for you, and I will fight for you to make your ideas and dreams a reality. I will work with local organizations to provide students, to provide us with opportunities to engage and serve, to remind us that we're part of a community that's bigger than ourselves. And maybe most importantly, I will listen to you. I will listen so that we can work to shape what this school becomes and what our mark will be on it together. I can't promise you that I'll be perfect. Talk to anyone I know, they'll tell you I'm far from perfect. But here's what I can promise you. I promise you that I'll be committed to this school, to its ideals, and to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Joshua. Let's give one more round of applause for all of our candidates. So a quick reminder, you should have the ballots in your SBS email inbox. Make sure you fill that in before 10 p.m. tonight. Any other announcements before we part ways here? All right, mentors and 10th graders, you are dismissed.